guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Sherrill, the founder of Balanced Bombshells, and since I went off and had a baby, I have been diving into a personal development project on how to kind of navigate this next chapter of my life. So if you have been following me on Instagram, you know I have been getting really into Feng Shui. I have been re-strategizing my life, and then since my cycle has kicked back in, I've been using that to navigate all of my work activities and being able to predict when my mood and my energy are going to be on point. And today I'm going to dive into the energy clearing session that I had. I've never done something like this before, but I decided to be open to the experience, and one of my girlfriends had suggested it. She had a great experience with it, and basically what it was I could just tell I had this energy that I needed to clear and release. And the woman that my friend connected me with also does energy clearing for babies, and then helps you connect with your spiritual guides and any past and future babies that might be available to you. So I'm very spiritual. I don't usually talk about it too much, but I was very excited for this opportunity. So I'm going to share with you my experience and what happened in this energy clearing. If you're at all open to trying it for yourself, I feel like with these sessions, you get out of it what you want, I guess. And what I was looking for was a sense of feeling more grounded, more at peace, just kind of getting back into the flow of what my new normal is like now that our son is about 4 months old. And I was like, there's a lot that has been going on. There's a lot that happens. I think anytime you have a new job or a move or a new baby, like your life just changes. And my daily life has never changed as drastically until having our son. So I was very open to the experience, and I decided to hand myself over. And I was just like, dear spiritual guides, please provide any messages that I need. Help me figure out what I need to release, what I need to let go of that no longer serves me. And I actually just really liked the thought of letting go of letting someone else decide for me. That's basically it. And then if you watched my video, you know that before we had our son Dylan, we experienced a miscarriage last February 2020. So I was interested in, are there any messages from that baby spirit to come through? How is Dylan feeling right now in all of this? And then my husband and I would love a second child. So is there any other future babies that we need to connect to? So I was never, knew that people could help you connect with these types of energies as well. So the woman I had met with specialized in your energy and then helping you connect with babies. So if that's where you're at in your life, she might be a good resource for you. If not, then I'm sure there are so many other women and spiritual practitioners out there that can help you based on specifically what you're looking for. But this is just a chapter that I'm in my life, and I'm excited to share with you what happened. So basically it was a distance energy clearing, which means that you don't meet with them in person. So I had booked, on her calendar, and for the hour that you book, you then do something relaxing, whether you're lying down and doing some sort of meditation, whether you are moving around the house and cooking, going for a light walk, doing something very relaxing versus stimulating. At the time, Dylan was breastfeeding. So I was like, okay, we're going to have both of our energy read. We're going to be, together and try and just relax and do this. So to set the stage, I lit my Himalayan salt lamp. I got my diffuser going, and it has different colors on it. So I like to pick which chakras I want to balance. So I chose to do the red light on there to help ground my root chakra, just because I was really craving to feel more grounded. I think from going for weeks with feeling tired and not sleeping as much as a new parent. Thankfully, we got over that within 3 months. I really needed to reset. So just making sure that I felt rooted and grounded within myself and then the energies around me. And I was hoping that that would be passed on through Dylan. So we kind of just sat there. His feedings usually take about 30 to 40 minutes anyway. He also has acid reflux, so he has to be upright for about 15 minutes to just help his belly digest. So I knew, okay, within that window, it's going to take us roughly an hour. We're going to relax and just be as peaceful and calm as possible. So then afterwards, what she does is, the other thing that I did was play relaxing music, like it's music that didn't have any words to it, like more like spiritual background music. I literally just go on YouTube and I Google like aura cleansing or like, different meditation music that you can use. So that's what I had softly playing in the background. So then when you're done with your session, she then writes you an email with a bunch of notes. So it was really exciting. Within about 2 hours, maybe, she sent me the notes and she basically walked me through what happened. So basically you think that you're sitting there going through this energy clearing and just kind of relaxing for an hour, while the whole time she's actually connecting with your spiritual guides, connecting with her guides. She's working on scanning your body and where you need to release tension, what you need to let go of. So then she sent me an email where I was able to read all of what happened during the hour session together. So one of them was clearing my energy first. And she said that, it was very foggy and she needed to clear it out. She noticed a lot of energy getting stuck in my heart chakra, which she needed to open. She was like, I think you've been trying to hide more than being seen, which I thought was interesting because that's absolutely how I had felt. And then she said in my legs, there was a lot of tension, which I walk a lot, I run. I've been trying to get my endurance back up since having a baby. So I'm not surprised I was having a little bit of tightness there. So then she moved on to work with Dylan and kind of clearing his energy, which I really found beautiful because I feel like when a baby comes into the world, it's very stressful for them too. So to just kind of like have his energy cleared, I'm just coming into our home was also really stressful for him too. So making sure that he felt as calm and just could kind of clear out that stagnant, stale energy that was no longer there and needed to be cleared out, she was able to do. And then she was able to connect with the baby spirit that we had lost. And this is where I found it was the most fascinating, where before we got pregnant the first time, I was seeing twins everywhere. So I had gone on a walk and found like 4 sets of twins one day on the beach here in San Diego, and never in my life have I seen that many twins in one day. And then that same week, I remember just going out for a walk in my neighborhood and seeing, I think, a set or 2 of twins. And then I also got a double egg yolk, which had never happened to me before. So, when you go to crack an egg and you get 1 egg yolk, there's 2 in there, which is considered twin yolks. So my husband and I were trying, and I remember we went out for a walk one day after work, and I was just like, I have been seeing twins everywhere. And I was like, I don't know if this is a universal sign that we're going to be having twins, but I just want you to be like aware that I'm getting a lot of energy from twins. So what ended up happening in the energy clearing was she said that the baby we lost and Dylan had twin-like energies. So if you didn't know, we found out we were pregnant with the first baby on December 24th, 2019. So on Christmas Eve, 2019, we found out we were pregnant. Then in early February, we had to induce a miscarriage about nearly 10 weeks in because the baby's heart had stopped. And so the woman in the energy clearing mentioned, we had did nothing wrong. The whole point of that baby's purpose was to actually prepare me mentally, physically, and emotionally to be able to have Dylan. So I'm getting super emotional right now because even just reading this, I was just like, that's exactly how I felt. I felt like that experience prepared me in terms of being pregnant, in terms of delivery, because we were induced at home, which you can go back and watch that video because it explains all of that. And then what happens postpartum emotionally when your hormones, build up and then they crash because of having a baby. So I got kind of a crash course in that. So that's how I felt during that experience. And then a few months later, we got pregnant with Dylan. And then this is where it gets super eerie and freaky. Dylan was born on December 24th, 2020. So exactly 1 year from when we had first found out we were pregnant with the first baby, Dylan was born on the exact same day. So I don't believe that was a coincidence. Even when we were in the hospital, I was like, I cannot believe it. Of all the dates, like, what are the chances that his birthday would be that same date, exactly 1 year later, allowing things to come full circle. And that's why I truly believe that those two had a twin-like energy. So it was like the baby we lost and Dylan were connected and we're twins, just one's in the spiritual world and one is in the physical world. That to me was the most, I guess, like, I don't want to say shocking part of the energy clearing, but the most grounding to know that they were connected. So then the last part of it that I had asked her, so when you fill out the information online to be able to book your session, she asks essentially like what you're looking for and what you're looking to connect with, what you're looking to clear out, what kind of messages you're kind of looking for, which helps guide her session. So one of them for me was, is she able to connect with any future children that we have? Ideally one, because I feel like having twins would be a lot. We technically only want 2 children. So she was able to connect with not one specific baby, but she said that there were a lot of babies currently circling around us in the spiritual world. And when the time was right for us, one of them would essentially make a decision and decide to then be our child. So even with Dylan, I felt like he was chosen for us, or he chose to be with us in some way, choosing to be with our family. Like his little spirit just knew, this is my home, this is where I need to be. Even when he looks at me and smiles, like I just get the feeling that he is like, this is what I always wanted, even though he's so little, like it just was one of those moments that I found like really beautiful. So I think with this type of energy clearing, you kind of get out what you are looking for. So I was looking for a very grounded and peaceful experience, which is exactly what I received. And it was fun to just kind of comb through her notes afterwards. It was nice to have that experience with Dylan. It was a nice thought to connect with future children for when we are ready. And it was just a wonderful way to kind of step forward in this transition period. And I think that's what I really needed the most was, how can I add on another layer of my identity right now? Whereas, when you are either getting married or having children or kind of just changing your titles, it can feel very overwhelming and a lot because of the demand of either, I don't want to say responsibility because you actively choose it. Most of us choose it, but it takes a lot out of you. And I do believe that we need to take this time to be able to, clear out anything that no longer serves us in terms of our energy, which is why I liked, having some oils going, why I liked having the salt lamp, why I even signed up to do this energy clearing. It just felt like a really good way to kind of step forward in my new role as a mother and, help Dylan clear out anything, connect with a spirit that I knew, I've always known is still with me. But it was a really great experience. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And I'm excited to hear if you end up doing an energy clearing as well.